Emily Jones. Number 14, Sophie Hoyle. Number 15, Megan Jones. And number 16, Hannah Baker.
Our officials here are meeting both teams, as you say. So here are there's the Sussex team that I just ran through a few seconds ago. Should be a really interesting match out here in the under-16 Inter-County Trophy.
The tie is level after 80 minutes and 2 periods of 10 minutes of extra time will be played.
A reminder of the Derbyshire team.
Extra time, then the winner of the trophy will be decided by the taking of penalty kicks.
We have 2 periods of 40 minutes in this final. The match that just took place a short while ago actually went to extra time. And here are the substitutes. Hansel in goal, Walker, Bedell, Heffron and Donaloo. And for Derbyshire it's Miles, Jones, Hoyle, Nova Jones, Emily Jones and Megan Jones, and Hannah Baker completes the lineups. So we're getting ready here for the final. Both teams, this is obviously an inter-county tournament, so it's not hundreds of teams around the country. There's only a handful of teams competing up and down. So these two teams, they've played some regional matches in their counties area, and that qualified them through to the quarterfinals. So they had a number of matches to get through to the quarterfinals. In the quarterfinals, they beat Somerset Schools FA by 4 goals to 2, did Sussex, and Sussex beat Essex Schools FA on penalties 4-3 in the semi-final. As for Derbyshire Schools, well, they went through the Midland Counties region, and then in the quarter-final it was a 4-1 away victory at Northumberland Schools FA, and then in the semi-final a 4-3 home victory against Worcestershire Schools FA. Well, talking of Worcestershire, our officials, in the middle it's Susan Albrighton with Simon Burgess and Andy Insall as assistant referees, and Vlad Alexandrov is our 4th official. I wonder if she's any relation to the Albrighton who used to play for Aston Villa and of course went on to play for Leicester. Took a Premier League medal home with him last season. The referee has blown the whistle. Not a big crowd here, of course. It is a midweek match, so a lot of people are watching online. We are trying our best online. We're having a few internet issues today, so I understand there's a little bit of stuttering and sometimes the picture will stop. We have lowered the quality of the stream to try and get the pictures through to you, and hopefully that is a little bit better, but we will be putting a HD version up of this match as a replay overnight, so by tomorrow morning the replays will be up and ready. So it feels it's a little bit quiet and subdued out there today. There's a handful of there's probably 50-60 people in a crowd here who have come along to watch. And it looks like Derbyshire on the left-hand side. We're just about to have the toss of the coin, so they're all setting out as if Derbyshire will be kicking from left to right. Derbyshire in the red and black shirts, and here you see Sussex, Paris McKenzie, the England player, on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side it's Ava Hudson, the captain of Sussex. We have more action here from Birmingham City on Thursday. So you could get one of the players to toss the coin. think, yes, they're going to stay as they are, by the looks of it. And then next week we have, from the 15th to the 17th, they are swapping over, we have PlayStation Schools Festival live from Derby County FC. That's going to be quite a special occasion. John Scales, myself in the commentary box, Steve Jameson will be joining us. We'll be rotating a few commentaries as the teams swap over and we get ready to start on what's a lovely afternoon here for football. And off we go. Sussex County Schools FA in the blue, kicking from left to right, and Derbyshire in the red and black. Here is Mackenzie, 2 number 8s. That's Megan Wing-Sutton. Chloe Coker loses possession there. And here's an early opportunity. The ball's gone free onto the left for Kincaid, and she just scuffs her shot. There was an opportunity there coming in at the back post. Warning bells already for Sussex. Derbyshire scored 4 goals in their quarter-final and semi-final. And Naomi Lawrence again causing trouble. Here's Lawrence again with the ball. Plays it inside. And a shot from Lily Lim, that just touches the goalkeeper and edges out for a corner. Well, that number 9 already, as you see, has started off very busily. Naomi Lawrence has already created 2 good chances, and there's only just over a minute gone. Paris McKenzie, the captain, will take the corner, goes short. Creates herself an angle. She could well have a shot from here, and does so, but miscues. So far, 2 attacks from Derbyshire and 2 half chances. That's the number 9, Becky Reid, who's come all the way back there to try and help her team out at the moment. Tilly Gray, the number 10 for Derbyshire, the only player who's staying up. Rosie Hunt goes inside, that's a loose pass, trying to find Tate. And there's Drinkall cutting that ball out, and now going on an overlap support. Brewster. And Lily Lim, again finding herself with another half opportunity there. Hudson clears the ball down the line, but that's a loose pass. Marshall. Good play from Sussex, the opposite number 11, Kincaid. And Marshall. Here's Lima. Just one up front for Sussex with Tilly Gray, number 10. Getting a little bit isolated. Here's Lawrence again, looking dangerous. She's really got energy to burn, hasn't she, that girl? Racing all over the pitch, putting pressure on the Sussex defenders. A little bit of panic there at the back. Derbyshire in the throw. Here's Mackenzie, turns inside. There's a solid, that could easily be a penalty. Well, the referee's not giving it. There wasn't really an appeal from anybody, but well, we'll have another look at that in a second when we get the opportunity. But, to me, she got taken out there. Here's Lawrence. Lawrence is through. Can she get to the ball first? Keeper does well, but it falls to Lawrence. Cleared off the line by Hudson. Oh, Ava Hudson there. saving her team, and that's 2 more big opportunities. And there's a player down in the back of the box at the moment, actually in the goal. She's hurting a little bit. Referee's saying that's okay. She's happy. Well, all the chances so far, it's one-way traffic, and Derbyshire. Mackenzie steals that one off Kincaid. Up to Lim. Lim again for Derbyshire. That one's gone out. Well, first of all, let's have a look at this potential penalty. Here's the ball into Bennett at Tate, and wow, to me, that's a penalty. If nobody appealed for it, it went a little bit silent. I think Tate herself was calling for a decision. Nothing came. Here's a counter-attack now. Becky Reid. Becky Reid plays in Tilly Gray. Sussex have got 3 up for this attack. And that loses out there. Rosie Hodges with the kick. Gemma White clears. Defender wants the goalkeeper to come out and finally clears. And that will be a corner. Let's have a look at the big opportunity here. This was just a few seconds later. Lawrence chasing through. The keeper does well. Ball falls for Lawrence, and this is superb defending from Hudson. And the captain hurts herself in the process. Mackenzie with the corner. Ball goes loose off a hip. And Sussex managed to clear, and at the moment it's just pretty much a hoof it anywhere, just to get a bit of breathing space. Derbyshire have started off on fire at the moment. Referee wants the player just to go back a little bit. Chanel Lima. Bennett Tate. Back to Hunt. Mackenzie. Pretty much the playmaker in the centre of that midfield for Derbyshire. Here's Tiggy Webb on the left. She's only got one player with her, which is Tilly Gray. Tilly Gray is looking for support. She goes back. Wing Sutton. Sutton really couldn't get under the control. And Sussex playing a very high line. And noticeable there, Derbyshire trying to play another ball over the top. They're getting a lot of change out of those long balls over the top of the defence. Here's Mackenzie again. And here we go again, another long ball over the top. Lawrence is on this one. Lawrence has got some real speed. And that's superb goalkeeping from Lauren Graves. And again, there's nothing particularly special about this manoeuvre. There's Mackenzie, and it's the ball over the top. And Sussex are playing a high line. And Lawrence has got speed. And in the end, the goalkeeper was excellent there to come out very brave at the feet of Lawrence. It's off ahead of Wing Sutton. Well kept in, avoided the corner well. That was Emily Salisbury. More pressure from Derbyshire. And now they have a corner. Paris Mackenzie is going to go and take it. April Bennett, number 5, is pushing up from the back, and it looks like we have a central defender as well. Number 4, Rosie Hunt's going to go up there as well. Mackenzie with the corner. That's a good quality corner deep into the heart of the box. And it was a free header from Lily Lim. Certainly Sussex having problems with the ball in the air. The sun is very low there. It is worth saying that there could well be difficulties reading the flight of the ball, kicking directly into the sun. Another throw.
Not too many in there, then drop out.
10 minutes coming up on the clock, and so far, apart from a couple of breakaways, it's been solid pressure from Derbyshire on the Sussex goal. Here's Tate. Miss kick in the centre. Lawrence again sniffing on this one. Wing Sutton loses the ball quickly, and Marshall tries a shot from very long range. Keeper deals with comfortably. Throws the ball out, puts the wrong player under a slight bit of pressure there. But good skills from Sussex, unfortunately. Just going out there as Hudson coming in on the overlap. Mackenzie back to Hunt, across to Bennett. Bennett goes long again, looking for Lawrence. This time didn't have enough distance, and that one will probably be a little bit too far. Mackenzie chasing down that wing, running out of space. Mackenzie fluffs the return. Solid challenge there between two players. Wing Sutton for Sussex. Lawrence tries to play in Marshall. Chanel Lyman, number 3. Here's Cara Tate, number 6, who is getting around a lot in this match. Gemma White. A challenge from Lawrence on Hudson, and Lawrence gets a favourable bounce. Back to Marshall. Challenged there by the opposite number 11, Kincaid. And nicely done there. Kincaid will come away with the ball, but she doesn't really have an option to play a pass. And Mackenzie covers that comfortably. Defensive midfielder. Looking very comfortable on the ball. That was just a little bit too fancy, and Cara Tate manages to get away with the ball there. Heavy challenge from Becky Reid. Ball over the top again, causing trouble. And that's beautifully cleared by Sharess Amate. Hudson. Cut out well by Lima, who plays across to Drinkhall, the opposite fullback. Up to Lim. Brewster gets blocked by Wing Sutton. Referee giving the free kick there. After that initial fiery start from Derbyshire, he's just calmed down the last 5 minutes or so. He had two really good half chances in the first minute and 20 seconds. And Lima, again, showing she's got energy to burn, and Sussex putting themselves into trouble. Chloe Coker wasn't happy at all with receiving that ball. And Graves clears up the mess. I think there was very much a question of passing the ball to a player but not actually telling her what situation she was in. Becky Reid, again the number 9, having to come quite a way back. And Hudson not having many options at the moment. Sussex having trouble just getting out of their own half. Lima looking to take the throw. Here's Gray, Hunt, Bennett. Plays a loose ball, cleared up by Salisbury. Salisbury does beautiful with a step over, and now, but again it's cut out straight away by Bennett. McKenzie. The left-footed pass doesn't come off. Now Sussex have a little bit of possession now for the first time, really. They've got men forward here. Here comes Gray. 3 others in support. Gray manages to steal the ball back. Kincaid just runs straight into Cara Tate. And now Derbyshire look to counter-attack themselves. Georgina Brewster, the number 7, looking to play in Lawrence here down the line. It's 2-on-2 here for Derbyshire. And Amate does superbly to control that. That was a difficult situation for Sussex. And Cherise Amate, there's a cracking ball down the line. Completely turned around the Derbyshire defence. And this is going to be a clearance from Hodges. Still 3 players in support for Sussex. Could be a shot here from distance. And saved by the goalkeeper. And the first serious attack on goal from Sussex. And that was a decent shot there, and that will give them a lot of confidence. The clearance was back. Here's the shot. And the goalie just managed to get a hand up. That could easily have just sneaked in over her head. First corner of the match for Sussex. Certainly not the best corner we've seen here at St Andrews this week. Derbyshire goes short. Lima. McKenzie, but that's a loose ball. Hudson cuts that one out. Plays it inside to White. And here's Wyn Sutton. And the opposite number 8, McKenzie, clears that one up well. And the England player looking very good here on this pitch today. Salisbury keeps that ball in. Rosie Hunt gives the ball away. Just gets a little bit messy now. Neither team managing to keep possession. Ava Hudson. Hudson's given the ball with her wrong foot. Plays in Kincaid. Lovely skills from Lima. And Marshall has plenty of space. Again, looks to go long to find Lawrence over the top, who's undoubtedly got some real pace about her. Millie Drinkle. Amate just loses her footing at a vital time. Lawrence plays that one across, but it's cleared by Hudson, who dropped inside. Brewster down the line. to Mackenzie. Defensive midfielder finding herself in an advanced position here. Amate does brilliantly there. That was a challenge she had to win. And again, Sussex can't keep possession for very long. Kincaid beats Marshall. And Teddy Gray was wanting a longer ball played there. The referee says play on. Tate looks to play in Lawrence again. Lawrence has shrugged aside Amate, and Lawrence has scored. You've got to say, it is deserved. First goal of the match. And Naomi Lawrence, who has been dangerous throughout. There was the through ball, possibly a question of offside there. But Lawrence shrugged aside Cherise Amate. And a very comfortable goal for the Derbyshire number 9.
Goal scorer for Derbyshire, number 9, Naomi Lawrence.
And here come Derbyshire again, looking for a second. Ball swung in. Amate, who's got a lot of work cut out for her today, cleared that one well. Here's Webb. Webb tries to go it alone. April Bennett clears up for Derbyshire. Sussex come back. They've got 2 men forward here. Tiggy Webb not able to control that one. And that goes out for a throw. Well, let's have another look at this goal. And there's the through ball. And you can see that Lawrence just shrugs aside. Player down at the moment. And we're going to have a substitution here for Sussex by the looks of it. A player who went down, number 15 is coming on, Daisy Bedall. And coming off is number 3, Emily Salisbury, who's obviously in a little bit of pain there. This pitch is quite hard. Just taking a bit of time out of my conscience about it, the 4th official, telling me he'd only got one job, and he got the board upside down. Here is Kincaid, out to Webb. Sussex only got 1 player in the box though, and Derbyshire have got 6 back defending there. Sussex not pushing up too high. That could be a problem later on down the line. A few shadows starting to come in here. It's just 25 to 5 in the late afternoon here at St Andrews. That sun starting to get a little bit lower in the sky. Chanel Lima with the throw. Webb. Tate again, and again finding Lawrence, who's finding space all over the place here. Amate doing a good job on her that time. And that one going off, out of play off Hudson. Ellie Marshall with the throw. And off Hudson for a corner. Mackenzie struggled with the corners so far. Tilly Gray totally on her own, and in the end flying into that tackle. We've got another substitution here. Holly Heffron, number 16 for Sussex, is coming on. And it's number 11, Ellie Marshall, who comes off. Paris Mackenzie is going to take this free kick. Launches a big one deep into the box. Derbyshire head on it. Here's Hudson. Lawrence puts a bit of early pressure on to substitute Heffron. And that's given away by Hudson. And now Marshall. And again, Derbyshire winning the ball comfortably in midfield. The linesman's flag for offside here. Well, the referee just saying she's going to carry on. I don't think they have the at the Premier League level, they have buzzers in the bottom of the flags that they can press and alert the official that they're waving their flag. You have to have eyes all over the place as an official, don't you? Here is Georgina Brewster, number 7 for Derbyshire, who's been so busy in this match already. She wins that challenge. Gemma White looking to play in. Gray pretty much on her own. She's getting support from Heffron and Tiggy Webb, number 7 and number 16, as quickly as possible. Another Derbyshire ball. This first half's gone pretty quickly, 27 on the clock. 40-minute halves here, under 16 girls level. White, challenged by Lawrence. Referee says that's a good challenge. Sussex trying to clear. Lawrence has been an absolute thorn in the side of the Sussex team since the first minute of this match. Heffron tries to go solo, but just too many red shirts. Lima plays it to Hunt. Hunt goes long again, tries to find Lawrence, and I think Lawrence just sort of shrugged her shoulders a bit at that challenge, wondering, well, what? I know I'm fast, but I'm not that fast. Amate loses the ball there, and in the end does well to clear. Lima back to Tate, and again the longer ball over. Well, no reason for Derbyshire to not keep with the same tactics. It's been working well for them. They don't seem to have a response to the bigger ball over the top. Here's Mackenzie looking for options. She doesn't have that many. And there's one. Tilly Gray drops off the forward line. Nobody went with her. Sorry, that was Lily Lim for Derbyshire, of course, number 10. Just read the wrong number 10 out for a second there. Lim's had quite a lot of the ball in this first half as well. She's been busy. Amate just doing her shoelace. Well, possession stats for this first half are heavily in Derbyshire's favour. That's cleared up by Lauren Graves, the goalkeeper. Lim. Ball goes free for Marshall. Marshall shoots just over the bar. Mackenzie, solid challenge there. She beats two players, Gemma White and Tiggy Webb. And now two Derbyshire players in the box. That one's just a little bit too long for Lim. And Hudson clears her lines. Nice to see a handshake between both players, both going for the ball. Tate, back to Lima, across to Hunt. Hunt miscues her pass. Amate, out to Donnelly, substitute left back. Tiggy Webb. Webb's got a little bit of support inside. Three Sussex players on her right, but loses out on the ball here. Now Derbyshire look to build the move. Drinkle. Appeal for a push there from Derbyshire. Mackenzie. Wing Sutton keeping her busy and cleared up again by Drinkle. Straight up to Lawrence. Lawrence has a little bit of space to turn and move. Nice 1-2 with Lim. And Lawrence still keeps the ball and manages to get a shot away, and it actually hit a defender on the way. Very feisty start from this Derbyshire team, and they've continued it all the way through this first half. Paris Mackenzie will take this corner. She's had a great game so far. It's just maybe the corners have not been her usual quality. This time she goes short. We saw this in the first corner of the match. Onside, back to Mackenzie again. She likes to hit it with the right foot. There's a miscued clearance. The ball's all over the place here, and eventually in the keeper's arms. I'm aware that we are having a few issues with our live stream. For those of you watching, it is freezing occasionally and buffering. I do apologise for that. We're having a few issues with our internet here on site, but we will be loading a full HD version of the final up tonight, so it will be ready for you tomorrow morning. Good play there from Wing Sutton, who totally went through Mackenzie on that challenge. And Sussex get the throw, and here's a chance to rebuild. Oh, that's poor from the throw-in now from Gemma White. Just gives the ball away, and now Derbyshire get an opportunity. Sussex had a few players committed forward there, and Heffron did well. She really chased back hard. Overlap here from Hudson, the captain. Passes not to feet. Lima with the throw. Hudson and Lim Chi challenging for the ball there. Cleared by Amity, out of play. Mackenzie got a bit of space to run into. Plays in Marshall. Hudson does well to clear that one out. Mackenzie again leaves it for Tate. Tate again. Decides to miss out Marshall this time. Lim. Lim turns Amate. And then a very long distance shot. Donnelly. Hudson with Lim right behind her. Lim. Hudson again. Clears that one into Rosed. We'll have another ball. Lima and Heffron challenging away. Back to Tate. Tate to Lim, plays back to Marshall. And Mackenzie again. Lovely to see Derbyshire playing such fluent football here. Good to show that it's not just always the long ball that they're going to play from the back, and they will play through midfield when needed. We have a substitute coming on for Derbyshire, number 16, Hannah Baker. He's going to enter the pitch, and it's number 10, Lily Lim. Who goes off. Tate. Hudson again clears, putting in a lot of work here. And the referee has called there's going to be 1 minute at a time.
The fourth official has indicated a minimum of 1 minute of added time.
Hudson does well. But we've only one player up front, number 10, Tilly Gray for Sussex. She's having to cover a lot of ground here. Long distance shot from Mackenzie. Well, Derbyshire might be aggrieved that they haven't scored a second. They've certainly really dominated play in this first half. And probably feel that they're good for at least a 2-0 lead here, but just a single goal can easily be brought back, as we saw in the match earlier today with Cardinal Heenan 2-0 down against Thomas Tallis at half-time. They brought that back to 2-2, a last-minute goal. Very dramatic circumstances indeed. We are now in added time, and there's a shot. Oh, Mackenzie really catching that one and unleashing a venomous shot, just missing the goal slightly on the left-hand side. Kick's not long enough. Tate wins that easily. Derbyshire started pushing players up. Lawrence shoots, but noticeable as the whistle is blown for half-time. But Derbyshire certainly had quite a few more players further up the pitch for that goal kick.
Score here at half-time is Sussex.
So the half-time score here.
Just a reminder that today's game is
it's Sussex County Schools FA 0, Derbyshire County Schools FA 1. We'll be back for the second half very shortly.
After the game. Also, today's photographer, 353 Photography. All details of that will be found in today's matchday programme.
Well, while we're taking a quick break here at half time, our partners for this match are the British Heart Foundation, who are trying to raise awareness about heart disease and how it affects people both young and old. There are CPR training kits available for eligible schools to train pupils and teachers alike. You can apply for a kit at a website on the bhf.org.uk website if you Google CPR training kit for schools. And it is something that's certainly very important. Heart disease isn't something that's only for older people, just as we discovered only 3 or 4 weeks ago with the very sorry state of Ugo Egiog, former Aston Villa player in this region, dying of a heart attack. There's a couple of videos here which are really nice to watch. I'm going to play them now.
On the day, I came into school. My first lesson was PE. I got changed like any other day. Went into the gym, started playing the activity. I was running up and down for quite a while. Felt really dizzy and then completely blacked out. After that, I have no memory of anything that happened at the time or shortly after.
I was in the office and I was sent for because somebody had collapsed in the gym. When I got to the gym, I realised it was a lot more serious than that. As I knelt down and tried to speak to him, he stopped breathing. We immediately started CPR. I started doing 30 compressions. Shona was doing the 2 breaths. We managed to get the defib pads on Alex. She put the pads on him while I was doing the heart compressions. And then we just continued to do what the defib told us to do. The defib told us to give him a shock and to stand back, which we did. It then analysed the rhythm. We realised that he had actually come back. We weren't thinking of having to use it on somebody who is like Alex, a fit, sporty, healthy young lad.
I was in hospital for a week and a half and completed my first exam on that Tuesday. And after that I did 14 more exams and passed in my GCSEs. I managed to get an A in PE, which I was very happy with. The present and the future is what I'm excited about. I think it's absolutely crucial that people know CPR. The staff at Fulford who performed the CPR on me were absolutely amazing. And without them, things, like I say, could have turned out differently. So I owe everything to them, really.
I mean, when I see Alex in the corridor or even out of school, it makes me smile. And I'm incredibly proud and I'm just so pleased that he is able to lead a normal life.
So both teams back out on the pitch. We've just had one substitution from the Derbyshire side. Tavia Miles, number 12, is on, and Ellie Marshall, the number 11, is on the bench. Of course, these players may come back on a little bit later. We do have rotating, rolling substitutes. So far, just the one goal between these two. Derbyshire certainly having much more of the play. And the second half is underway. And this match partnered with the British Heart Foundation. I hope you saw those videos a little bit earlier on. If you're watching this live, we are loading a HD version a little bit later. We are aware that we're having some internet issues here, but we are getting a stream of sorts. And Lawrence has through on goal early on here. What a save from the keeper. That's wonderful goalkeeping. And what a start. This is how they started the first half. What a wonderful ball this is from the number 6, Cara Tate. And the goalkeeper very smartly off the line, Lauren Graves. Mackenzie goes short again. The pass back put her into a little bit of trouble. She's managed to swing it in though, and that will go out for a goal kick. Lovely play here from Rosie Hunt, actually, number 4. Played it into Lawrence, and goalkeeper did brilliantly there, making that save. Drinkle with the throw. Mackenzie. Across to Hunt. Hunt dances around a couple of challenges and a third from Webb. Brewster. Didn't get any distance on the cross though. Brewster still manages to win the ball back. Hannah Baker, the substitute. It's a nice ball in. And Cara Tate just missed timing a header. Webb not finding Wing Sutton there, and Lawrence proving a handful yet again with Chloe Coker. Shadow from the away stand on the right hand side there. Gil Merrick stand, just casting a big shadow over the pitch over there. Crossed in by Drinkle. Mackenzie tries to turn inside, wants to pull the trigger with that right foot, and Sussex clear the lines. And Tiggy Webb went a long way there to pressure that ball. She did well. Drinkle Again over the top, Lawrence, Amate. They've had a real battle all match, they have. Here's Lawrence again. To turn the ball, and she's gone down a little bit. She took a bit of a knock there. She swung the right foot for the shot. Drinkle with the throw. All the play's been on his near side of the pitch so far. Wing Sutton plays in Webb, back to Wing Sutton again. The pass is not good enough though. Derbyshire looking to play in Lawrence here. The goalkeeper's got to come out, and does well. She had to come out and rescue that one. Good kick from Graves. Sun getting into a few eyes there. Nice play from Gray. Plays in Heffron. Heffron's been a bright spark since she came on. Here's Miles, the substitute. Playing over on the left-hand side into Mackenzie. Out left here to Webb. And Webb does well there, having lost the ball earlier. Solid challenge. Drinkle. And again. Helped on by Tate. Drinkle with the throw. Drinkle swings the cross in. Cleared out. Nobody really there for Sussex though. Miles. Chance for her to have her first big run of the match. Back to Mackenzie. Lawrence to Drinkle, and Amity just clears this up here and does that well. Just the final ball for Sussex, letting them down. Wing Sutton, a little bit of space there for White. Straight to Bennett. Bennett's looking for options, doesn't find many there. It's becoming a bit of a scrappy game at the moment in this second half. Ball's being given away far too much. Long distance shot, and that's a goal. Long distance shot, and in off the crossbar. There she goes, all the way on her own, and look at that shot from distance. There's not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Goal scorer for Derbyshire Schools FA, number 3, Chanel Lima.
Chanel Lima with the goal, the number 3. And Derbyshire lead 2-0. And it's going to be a tough ask now. Here's a counter-attack now from Tilly Gray. Doesn't have anybody in the box to support her as yet. She has to hold it up. Swings in from Tiggy Webb. And Derbyshire come away with the ball. Lawrence. Sussex have it all to do now. Two goals down, under half an hour to go. Mackenzie, another long distance attempt from Tate. Sussex having trouble getting out of their own half again. Derbyshire's midfield dominance is so strong here. Here's Mackenzie. Little flick into Tate again. But that's good tackle from Bedall. Number 15. I think that's a substitution I missed a little, must have happened maybe at half time. It wasn't announced, but number 15, Daisy Bedall, is on for Sussex at playing left back. Lovely ball over the top again. Lawrence showing her danger. She's got support from Mrs. Baker. Amate, solid slide tackle, and again she's been absolutely wonderful. Has Charisse Amate, and a substitute here for Derbyshire, number 14, Sophie Hoyle is coming on. And it's number 7, Georgina Brewster, who comes off. Webb. Call for Mackenzie there to put that ball out. Number 5 for Derbyshire. April Bennett was down hurt, but she just got up as Mackenzie put that ball out of play. Reed. Just getting a little bit scrappy at times when both teams just giving the ball away too easily to the opposition. Hudson miscues a clearance. Mackenzie wins the ball back. Tate looking to switch to Hoyle, the substitute, who's not been on the pitch more than a minute yet. Here's Tate again. Miles, nice play. Here's Baker. Baker tries to turn inside, and well, as soon as Sussex get the ball, they give it away yet again, and now it's given back to Sussex. Hudson out to onto the wing for Heffron. Well, the onus is on Sussex to try and do something to get back in this match. They are 2 goals down, and so far Derbyshire in a commanding position. Just over 20 minutes to go in this game. Really does need a Sussex goal to liven it up, to be honest, from a neutral point of view, of course. Referee gives a free kick there for challenge from behind on Tiggy Webb, the number 7, who's been very, very busy indeed up and down the pitch. Cleared into the sun from Derbyshire. Bit of a messy clearance there from Coker, and Lawrence looks like she wants to go herself. She's got Amity on her, and what a tackle from Amity. Absolutely wonderful defence from the Sussex number 5, who's been pretty much a player who's stopped most of the Derbyshire attack. She's really been absolutely everywhere. Not that she's got her hands full enough, having to deal with Naomi Lawrence, number 9 for Derbyshire. Mackenzie swings the ball in, breaks loose straight to the keeper. Challenge from Miles there, wins the ball. Manages to break to Lawrence. And well handled, and here's Webb now on a run. sorry, it's Wing Sutton. It was Webb who actually. This is Webb. Loose ball there, and one of the rare touches of the match from Rosie Hodges. Drinkle with the throw. Ball over the top finds Webb, who's pushing herself more forward in this second half. Maybe that's the reaction to being 2 goals behind. Webb's been given a little bit more licence to get involved up front. Nice play from Wing Sutton. Tackled by Hoyle, and Sussex get a throw.
Get in the box, Becky. Get in the box. Get in the box.
Becky in the box. 7.
Becky and Tilly.
Webb with the throw. White. Back to Hudson. And Hudson's played a great ball over the top. Here's an opportunity. And what a chance that was. Sussex County School's best chance of the match so far. Ball was cleared away by Mackenzie, but it was Gemma White there, plays the ball back, and it's Hudson who plays the big ball over the top. And a chance for Tilly Gray, who just scuffed her shot, but possibly some significant moment as Sussex just probably they had their best chance of the match there. Oh, Lawrence just completely handled that challenge superbly. Gets through the Amity challenge. Amity's there again. She just never gives up, this girl. And Sutton back to Bedall. One back again by Wing Sutton. Pressure on the goalkeeper from Gray. Hodges does well there. Mackenzie. Derbyshire got plenty of players forward here. This is 4-on-4. Well shrugged off there from Becky Reid, and she plays in Tilly Gray again, and Gray has a shot from distance and saved by the goalkeeper. And Sussex have another shot on goal from Tilly Gray. And this is a time for them to be getting back into the match. Time is running out. Just 17 minutes left on the clock. And certainly pushing up number 7, Tiggy Webb, seems to have made a bit of a difference here. Defenders are spreading out a little bit more. They don't just have the number 10 to deal with. They've got a little bit more going on. Wasted corner now. That's, I think that's Sussex's only second corner, and both of them they've kicked straight out of play. We need another ball rolling on as well, because that one's gone into one of the rows of seats. A job for somebody to go and try and find that one, perhaps. again. Having a little bit more fun now. She's got some support around her. I think there's another substitution. Looks like it's going to take place below us. Just trying to sort out the paperwork here for numbers. Number 17 coming on for Sussex, Izzy Donnelly. And it's number 9 who is coming off, Becky Reid. In fact, number 8 also being held up here. So Megan Wynne-Sutton is off, and 14 coming on, Olivia Walker. So I think that's pretty much all of the substitutes. Okay, well, number 9 is back on, so it's number 4 that is off, which is Gemma White. And number 9 is back on the pitch, so I saw her exit the field a little earlier. I think she was just maybe going to get a drink of water or something. Oh, there's 3 substitutes, just sort of broke up a little bit of any inertia in the game for a second there. Sussex, no doubt, starting to have a little bit more play in this match. Here's Walker. Sorry, that was Hoyle, number 14 for Derbyshire. Back to Tate. Lima, the goal scorer. Not bad for a left back who's obviously can hit a ball pretty well with her left foot. She hit an absolute screamer with her right. 12 minutes to go here. Derbyshire still have that 2-goal cushion. Tate plays a loose ball. Walker. Sussex are starting to put a few more men forward here now. This is Heffron, Gray and Donnelly both pushing up as well. Miles miscontrols. Gray, far too many players around her, drops it back to Reid. Reid is pushed away from the ball as well. A long distance shot from Walker. I think Derbyshire will be just very happy if Sussex are going to be hitting shots like that from such a distance. Coker just happy to play that one out, not getting a call from anywhere. Drinkle. Cleared by Coker. Referee's seen that, definitely went off a red. Throw to Sussex. Webb appeals for a little nudge from behind. Again, ball given away by Derbyshire though, and then they get it straight back. Here's Miles. Miles goes for a little run, takes a challenge from behind. Referee says that's fair enough. Here's Walker. Webb playing a much more central position now. Walker again, but overran the ball. And a nice little nutmeg there. And here's a chance. Keeper's having to come out and clear this one. Does really well, does Graves. And I'm not sure, there's a player gone down here at the back. I'm not sure what happened there, but she seems to be in quite a bit of pain. Well, while the player's getting a bit of treatment, let's have a quick look at the goals that were scored in this match. This is goal number one, just a few minutes in, very early on, and Lawrence side-footing it away. Under pressure from Amity, she managed to use her body well. Here's another view of that goal. And then this was a complete bolt from a blue. This was from Lima, who's been all left foot. Look at this, banged it in. And off the crossbar, absolutely superb. But unfortunately, it looks like the injury is a little bit more serious than what we may have thought. She's looks like this is the last we'll see of. I think that's the number 10 there. That's Tilly Gray, who's been looking very dangerous, but has obviously tweaked an ankle. Actually, it's number 14, Olivia Walker, and Beth Kincaid is back on. Well, not long to go. Sussex need to score quickly. There's going to be a good 3 or 4 minutes of added time, but even with that, we're still in the final 10 minutes of the match. Hodges is blocked, and that's hit Webb straight on the head. That really would have hurt. Well, she's back up, thankfully. Well, let's have a look at this again. This doesn't look very nice viewing. Wow. There's a few oohs and ahs in the ground there as that replay went up on the big screen. Thankfully, she's okay. The referee just has to do a little bit there in that it wasn't a goal kick. Just a drop ball. Hodges clears and Tilly Gray is okay. Sussex again, putting a bit more pressure on. They've certainly turned the tide a little bit. If Derbyshire have just dropped their level slightly, Sussex have certainly stepped it up slightly, and they're much more in this game than they were earlier on. Here's Miles. Hudson handles Miles well. Mackenzie. Here's an opportunity through. Keeper right to the edge of the box. Well, it's that time of the game as we're getting towards 5 minutes and less to go. We choose look at the player of the match, and well, it really has to be there's obviously been a number of good players in here. I think Mackenzie for Derbyshire stood out. I've really liked Tiggy Webb, also Megan Wing-Sutton. Tilly Gray has put so much effort in and has really worked so hard out there. I think they go kicking the ball as well. Therese Amate has really held things together at the back, and also Anna Hudson, the right back. And there's no doubt that the girl on the ball, Naomi Lawrence, also has been somebody who's really been the danger person for Derbyshire. Mackenzie switches it on to Tate. Tate has a go. But I think it's fair to say that in this match, one person, Therese Amate, has been absolutely superb in this game. And she wins. She gets my player of the match. She's been absolutely superb at the back. And she gets congratulations from some of her teammates. She really has been wonderful, and if it had not have been for her, I think we could have seen a much higher score here today. She has been absolutely superb. And well, the other player who was in the close reckoning, Naomi Lawrence, has actually just gone off. There's a warm round of applause from the audience there, as I think many other adjudicator could have selected Naomi Lawrence as the player of the match there. And maybe would have done, but Tate has a try from distance. Still, Sussex, 2 goals in, not a lot of time left at all. Naomi Lawrence came off a score of the first goal and a constant thorn in the side of the Sussex team. She has been absolutely superb in this match. And Naomi Mackenzie has looked superb there as well. Oh, what a try. Shows she does have a left foot as well. That was not bad going at all, was it? From Naomi Mackenzie, number 8 for Derbyshire. Six minutes added time.
Of 6 minutes of added time.
Well, we have a couple of injuries and of course a lot of substitutions as well. Here's Gray. Well, that's good news for Sussex because they need as many minutes as possible. It was 6 minutes, wasn't it, that Barcelona managed to score 3 times in a Champions League quarter-final. And here's great play from number 11, Kincaid, and robbed at the end. Kincaid nearly got through there, Marshall. Baker. Lovely play from Baker to Mackenzie. Baker wants the ball back and gets it. She's got an option inside if she can, but decides, well, a throw in the corner will probably do them some good as well. You can eat up another minute or two in this corner. 2 more matches here from St Andrews on Thursday. And then next week it's the PlayStation Schools Cup Festival from Pride Park, the home of Derby County FC. Well, that wasn't Paris Mackenzie's greatest moment there. We saw a superb shot with the left foot. That didn't go so well. Here's Mackenzie again. Oh, here's a chance for Miles. Blocked by Hudson. Oh, Miles hits the post. Ball comes free. Bacon early on the end of it. And somehow Sussex managed to survive. But they can't get out of their own half again at the moment. Here's Donnelly. And I think that was a question of Mackenzie just happy to knock the ball into the corner and let Sussex try and get the ball out of there. Baker. I really like Baker since she's come on. She's got something about her. She's got good positional awareness, which is always a great starting point for any young player. She seems to take up really lovely positions. Referee says play on there. Here is Baker. Sussex managed to clear their lines, but Derbyshire have so many players back here. Donnelly tries to take on her player, but it doesn't come off. Webb. And Webb doesn't have anybody ahead of her. Sussex running out of ideas a little bit at how they're going to try and score this goal. This is better. This is much better. Here's Gray. But Gray's dispossessed by Miles. Don't think she realised that Miles was there. And Hudson has to put that one into the stand. Throw to Derbyshire, who are certainly deserved of their 2-0 lead. They really have been on top from the first minute, having 2 pretty good chances in the first minute and a half. Really setting their stall out here in this match. Amate. Graves with the kick. Kincaid. Here comes Hoyle. Derbyshire get a chance to play a little bit of football in the spaces that are developing. Hoyle trying to nutmeg through to Mackenzie there. Hoyle again. Challenge from Bedell behind her. Tate. Derbyshire just eating up the time here, and in fact there's a real opportunity. 4-on-2. Amate had to go across, and yet again she dealt with it. here's Lima, a left back who scored the stunning goal with her right foot. Absolute belter from long distance. Mackenzie certainly just eating up the clock a little bit here. Just using her physique, just getting herself between the opponent and the ball. Bedell clears. Hoyle. Inside to Tate and to Mackenzie, and Mackenzie definitely on a bit of a go slow at the moment. Got half an eye on the clock. Got no interest in really threatening the goal, whereas Tate decides to have a shot from distance. The referee puts the whistle to her mouth. It's all over, and Derbyshire have won the Under-16 Inter-County Trophy for girls for 2016-2017 season with a thoroughly deserved 2-0 victory here against Sussex County FA. Teams shake hands. We're going to stay for the presentations. As I said earlier, we are aware that this live broadcast hasn't been the best quality in terms of the internet. We do apologise for that. We have tried to get things going. We will still be working on this for Thursday's matches. We'll be here for a little while yet, trying to work out why the connection seems to have gone wrong. But we will be putting HD versions of the two finals that have taken place today up on the ESFA YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching. And we will stay for the presentations. As you can see, a very happy Derbyshire County SFA team. That's the most uncoordinated celebration I think I've ever seen. But we get the message, girls. Well played. Very deserved victors in this match.
thank yous we'd like to make. Firstly, the Birmingham City Football Club for the use of their ground today and all the hospitality that they've offered for us. Secondly, to 24/7 TV for streaming the game live on YouTube, which you can find after the game if you go back to their website. And to 353 Photography for providing all today's match photos. Now we move on to the presentation ceremony, starting with the match officials for today. So a big round of applause for the referee, Susan Albrighton. And two assistant referees, Simon Burgess and Andy Insall. And the fourth official, Vlad Alexandrov. Now we move on to the runners-up of the trophy, so a big round of applause for Sussex County Schools FA. Start with number 1, Lauren Graves. Number 2, Captain Ava Hudson. Number 3, Emily Salisbury. Number 4, Gemma White. Number 5, Cherise Amati. Number 6, Chloe Coker. Number 7, Vicky Webb. Number 8, Megan Winston. Number 9, Becky Reed. Number 10, Tilly Gray. Number 11, Beth Kincaid. The reserve goalkeeper, Emily Hamsel. Number 14, Olivia Walker. Number 15, Daisy Bezel. Number 16, Holly Heffron. Number 17, Izzy Donnelly. And finally, Anna Butcher. And we invite the Sussex manager up for a medal. So once again, a big round of applause for the runners-up, Sussex County Schools FA. And now we move on to the winners of the trophy this season, Derbyshire County Schools FA. Start with number 1, Rosie Hodges. Number 2, Millie Drinkle. Number 3, the scorer of the second goal, Tennille Lyman. Number 4, Rosie Hood. Number 5, April Bennett. Number 6, Cara Tate. Number 7, Georgina Brewster. Number 9, goal scorer of the first goal, Naomi Lawrence. Number 10, Lily Lim. Number 11, Ellie Marshall. Number 12, Tavia Miles. Number 13, Emily Jones. Number 14, Sophie Hoyle. Number 15, Megan Jones. Number 16, Hannah Baker. Now I'd like to invite the two team managers of Derbyshire to go forward. And now the number 8, the captain of Derbyshire, go forward, Paris Mackenzie. She'll be presented by the trophy by Alan Johnson, the ESFA chairman. Now a big round of